Welcome back to Math Zen, everyone. In today's video, we are going to explore how to multiply fractions. Without further delay, let's jump in.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this finished fraction multiplication example. Here we have the fraction 4/5 times 2/3. All we ended up doing here was doing 4 times 2 to get 8 and 5 times 3 to get 15. The formula really is as simple as that for multiplying fractions. It's numerator times numerator over denominator times denominator. And as always, you should always try to remember to simplify the fraction if you can. And if you don't yet know how to simplify fractions, you need to check out my 4-video series that shares 8 very simple rules for simplifying fractions that will never fail you. All right, now that you've watched me solve one of these and explain step by step how to do it, let's try to do a couple of them together. So for the first one, we have 5/7 times 3/5. So all we have to do, remember, is numerator times numerator. So 5 times 3 is going to give us a numerator of 15, and 7 times 5 is going to give us a denominator of 35. Now, again, we need to remember to simplify if we can, and in this case, because of the rule GCF is greater than 1, we know that we do need to simplify this. So I can simplify 15 and 35 by dividing by the GCF, which is 5 in this case. And that's going to give me a finished broken down fraction of 3/7. So our final answer here for the first example is 3/7. Now let's take a look at the second one. We have 4/3 times 2/7. Doesn't matter that it's an improper fraction, because remember, 4/3 is improper, but the process is still the same. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So 4 times 2 is going to give us 8, and 3 times 7 is going to give us 21. So again, in this case, we cannot break this one down any further because the GCF of 8 and 21 is actually 1, which means we are totally done. So the finished product here is 8/21. All right, it's now time for you guys to try several of these questions on your own to show me what you learned. Now would be a good time to pause the screen before you see me solve it. All right, now that you've had a chance to solve these ones on your own, let's check and see how you did. For number 1, we should have done 2 times 2, which will give us a numerator of 4. And 5 times 6 will give us a denominator of 30. And again, if you've watched my videos on those 8 simplifying rules, you know that this is not done yet. And you need to divide 4 by 2 and 30 by 2 to give us a finished simplified product of 2/15. Number 2, we have 5/8 times 3/4. So what we would do is 5 times 3 to get 15 as our new numerator, and 8 times 4 to give us our denominator of 32. That fraction is already simplified. And our final one here, we have 3/7 times 3/5. 3 times 3 is going to give us a numerator of 9, and 7 times 5 is going to give us a numerator of 35. If you got those 3 problems correct, give yourself a great big pat on the back. Good job.
Hopefully you're starting to see that multiplying fractions is a piece of cake. There's no need to get nervous when you're dealing with fractions. That's all I've got for today's lesson. As always, don't forget to find your Math Zen.